So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make vanilla butter cake. This recipe, you can also use it for your cupcakes, and you can also use it for your normal cake that you want to decorate. It all depends. Is a recipe you can use just the way you want it. It's not only for cupcakes alone. You can use it for your normal cakes. So into a clean bowl, you are going to put your milk, then add water and just stir it for it to combine. So this is the milk we are going to be using here. I use a full cream milk. So please, what I would just advise, just make sure you follow the procedure. Then your flour, you're going to be sieving it 3 times. You sieve your flour 3 times. Like what I show you from the beginning is a margarine and sugar that has been mixed together. Sorry, that process was not filmed. So into your flour now, you're going to add the corn flour to it. So once you add the corn flour to it, just make sure you mix it very well. Make sure you mix it very well. And your other dry ingredient, which is baking powder and baking soda, you have to sieve those one as well to remove the lumps. Then here also I used a vanilla powder flavor. Now just make sure you mix it together. While you are doing this, for both the corn flour and the flour itself, the all-purpose flour, to combine very well. Now into a clean bowl, you are going to break in your eggs. You break it one at a time. You break in your eggs. So after you break in your eggs now, so the margarine that you have mixed here, I've mixed it before time. So just make sure you mix it very well. You cream it very well until light and fluffy. And again, make sure you sieve your sugar also. Always sieve your sugar. It makes it more creamy and it also cream faster. So after that, you're going to add in your eggs one at a time. And in each addition, just make sure you are going to be mixing it vigorously. Mix it very well. In each addition, just make sure you mix it very well. So you are going to repeat the same process for all the eggs. You repeat same process for all the eggs. Just make sure you mix it very well in each addition. Mix it very well. Now here I also use a liquid flavor. I use a liquid flavor with my vanilla powder. So after you have mixed all those eggs in one after the other, in each addition, you make sure you mix it very well. Mix it very well. You must add pressure to it and mix it very well, so that it will not just be lumpy when you just add few eggs to it. Just make sure you mix it very well. So after you have done that, the next thing you are going to be adding at this stage, you are going to add your liquid flavor. Yes, you add liquid flavor to it. If you are using, here I use a condensed milk flavor. So after that, you mix it again. So once you mix it for some few seconds, next you are going to add in your flour mixture. Here, just make sure as you're adding your flour mixture to it, so you are not going to be adding so much pressure to it. You are going to be folding it in with the same wicks gradually. Please just make sure you do not over mix. Don't over mix and don't add so much pressure to it. You're just going to be doing it gradually. So you can, depends on your mixture, you can decide to add the flour in 2 to 3 batches and so on, but just make sure in each addition you fold it in where you mix it well and gradually. Do not add force to the pressure. Gradually, as you can see me do here, I didn't add so much pressure to it, so that your cake will not come out hard at the end of the day. Once flour is going in there, so you have to reduce this. Even if you are using a mixer, you have to reduce the speed when you are adding your flour. So after that, I added vinegar to it. Then I mix it a bit. After that, the milk that I mixed initially, so I'm going to add it in 2 batches. It's not much, so I just add it in 2 batches. In each addition, just make sure you mix it gradually and carefully. So this me adding the last batch of the milk to it. Mix it gradually. So if you want to add any toppings, you can add. Then here too, this recipe can also be used for cookies and cream. So if you want to use it for your cookies and cream, you just crush Oreo and add it to the batter and carefully fold it in. So this the Oreo, but here I'm using it for cupcake pans. Just make sure any pan you are using, do not overfill it. Do not overfill your batter, so that your cake will bake faster and it come out fluffy. And the heat you are going to be using to bake this cupcake is just 150 degrees Celsius. And it's also good to bake your normal cake with low moderate heat, not too high, not too low. So it makes your cake to bake well, not having a dope shape, not coming out dry also. So here is me, I'm adding toppings to it. So for the cookies and cream, you just crush Oreo and add it to the batter and fold it in gradually. Then you scoop it into whichever pan you are using. Here, like I said earlier, I'm using cupcake pans. I decided to use cupcake pans for it. This recipe, you can use it for your cupcakes and you can also use it for your normal celebration cakes, whichever you desire. It works fine. I actually created this recipe by myself, and the first time I made it, it was perfect. I didn't even have to try it over and over again. Just make sure you follow the procedure step by step. And the beginning, make sure you cream your margarine and sugar very well, light and fluffy, before you start adding your eggs. And what else? Before you start adding your eggs, then the next step, there are some margarine out there that are not okay for cakes. Some margarine are very oily, but this margarine I use here is perfect. It's really perfect for this recipe. It's not oily, it's creamy, it's fluffy. So then your sugar too, please always sieve your sugar. These days, most sugar that we have around, they have coarse particles. The coarse sugar there is much, so always sieve your sugar. Then your flour too, I sieve it 3 times. I sieve my 3 times, so for my cakes to come out very fluffy, I sieve my flour 3 times. So here is the cupcakes. They are well baked, soft, fluffy, tasty. So do try the recipe, and if there is any question, do let me know. You can see cupcakes are very nice, very nice, very nice. Do try it. Like I said before, I made this recipe by myself. This recipe was created by me. It's very nice, very nice. Just